Oh, nice to meet you, man. How you doing?
Probably like everyone, tired.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, how did you enjoy the show today?
Dude, it was unbelievable. We were thinking with the guys that it was exactly 6 years ago that we made our debut in Tuska, and it was the exact same slot as today. It was Saturday, and it was 2:15, and it was unbelievable to actually see the growth in 6 years. We played to about hundreds of people back in 2013, and today we played for about almost 10,000 people, which was unbelievable. And this is one of the best festivals you can find.
We toured already a bit around Europe, right?
Yeah, we've been doing shows like here and there, but yeah, we've done a few support tours around Europe. We've done some headline shows around Europe. We've done the States. We did the States a couple of years ago, Children of Bodom, supporting them. And we've done Japan quite a few times, but there's still a lot of the world we haven't done, and we're looking forward to doing it.
And have the responses been like as good as, Finland?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I don't think there's actually been like a single place where we would feel like not welcome. Because obviously Europe, Germany, the Netherlands, Poland, they're so metal countries. I don't think there's really any country in Europe that wouldn't accept this kind of music. Of course there could be some stuff that I'm forgetting, but mostly it's been only good for us, and we're really lucky. We consider ourselves very lucky that we're in this kind of situation.
I liked your music, but I never really got caught on.
Right.
But then recently you released that new song.
Yeah.
And for me that was like the click. I really like it.
That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much.
And it feels sort of to me that like you change your sound a little bit. Like there's a little.
The thing is that, well, for many people, I'm sure it's gonna sound like we changed our sound, but for us, but of course, because we're in the band, we're the ones who write the songs. I'd say that anything that happens musically, it's just like maturing as a band, because we've been playing together with this lineup since the very beginning. So it's 2011, 8 years. We've done 3 records and like hundreds of songs, obviously. And it just kind of happens that when there's 4 guys who, well, essentially, obviously, we love metal music, we love the harder stuff, but everyone, of course, listens to kind of, they have their own stuff they love to listen to, like it should be. So essentially, when you put 4 guys together to write a song, it's going to be a mixture of something, and I think that's always been one of the strengths we have. Because in a world where there's millions of metal bands, you kind of got to find your thing. You got to find your X factor, and I think one of ours is the fact that we all kind of were in the songwriting process together. And yeah, obviously people are gonna say that it's like changing the sound, and of course it is also, but it's us evolving and trying new things and bringing new things to the table.
Yeah, it's not so much indeed changing the sound. It's like you still sound like you, but it's just there's some kind of factor in there, like you sing a little bit more clean in it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. That's one of the cool things. Like I've really, because obviously since I became a frontman, I have sang also. The first 3 records or the first 2 records, they're just screaming all the time, which I love to do, obviously. And of course the song material, you can't really squeeze in that kind of singing stuff into many things, but I love singing, and I got the raspy thing going on, so we were like, hey, let's do this. Let's try some new stuff. Because I think, in a world where there's so much music, there can't be enough music, and if you have something that you want to try, then do it. It can fail, it can not fail, but you gotta do it.
Well, actually, because of really liking that song, I went back to listening to your older stuff.
Right.
I realized that a lot of the elements that are in your new song are still there.
Right.
So
that's good to hear. No, but that's the way it is. It's the same band.
Yeah. I think just I don't know that a little bit more melodic, a little bit like clean singing and such that you kind of added in this.
Yeah.
Kind of makes it, to my feeling, more accessible for people, and I kind of like the sound of your voice, because it really reminds me a lot of Matt from Trivium.
Oh, thank you very much, man.
And with the whole, like, the music kind of fits with Trivium as well a little bit.
I'm sure you can find, I'm sure many people can find a lot, together with that. But I mean, I think one of the cool things is also that for us, when we write songs, we never really have, like, we never listen to a song and we're like, let's do something like that, and let's do something like that. So, like, obviously, I'm sure there's always going to be something, because the old truth is that Black Sabbath wrote everything, and everyone else is just copying them. Yeah. So, but anyway, so I'm sure there's always going to be similarities, and you can hear the influences because that's inevitable. But down to the line, it's Lost Society.
And to hear that is like not done like on purpose. Hey, let's make this more approachable.
Because you're always gonna read the comments from people like, oh, this is what the label told them to do that, which is like, it's a very absurd idea because I don't think that actually happens. Not to my knowledge, and but people can gather whatever they want about the song, and I think the most important thing is that people talk about it. So thank you.
Even when they talk bad about it.
Exactly.
It's still advertisement.
Exactly.
Yeah, a question I asked some time ago to like another artist, and he really liked the question, so I thought like to ask it here as well. If you would like get to choose anyone to like work with as like guest in your band.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive? Oh, fuck off, dude. Can I start with the dead and then go?
Yeah, sure.
Dead. Even that's really hard. I mean, Dimebag. That would be like the dream. That would be so fucking awesome. And for living, I'd actually have to say Corey Taylor. I would love to do something together with him, or M Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold, and well, obviously because I'm fucking Maiden, hardcore Maiden, anything with any of the dudes. But we'll say Dimebag and Corey Taylor.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Hard question, dude. Good question, but hard question.
It's fun to see what they end up answering.
Right.
I remember that dude immediately. Lemmy.
Oh shit! Now everyone's gonna hate me because I didn't say Lemmy.
Nah. Another one that I like to ask people is like, if you would get the chance to like organize a Lost Society festival,
right?
Who would you go for?
Oh shit, that's good too. The headliners would. I mean, well, the most important thing for me has always been, growing up with bands like Kiss and Maiden and stuff like that. I love big productions. I think that's, like, if you have the possibility to do it, I love to see that, I mean, of course, there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing smaller shows if that's what you want to do or whatever, but if I had a festival, it would be, and I could get those bands, I mean, it would be Maiden headlining at least one day. Be actually probably Slipknot headlining another day. I just saw them a few days ago. It was fucking amazing, dude. And third would be... Shit, that's a hard one. That's a really fucking hard question, dude. Let's say... I'm completely fucking... Alright, so this won't be too long. I'll say the bands I've been talking about. Kiss. That would be the last one. Plus, if it would be, in the future and I got them to do a reunion show, that would be huge. We'll say Kiss.
Any, like, bands or artists that you kind of recently discovered or something like that you would want to give them, like, a shout out, like, hey, check these guys out?
Smaller bands? There's a lot, I mean, especially in Finland, it's a huge scene. Like, obviously, after we released Fast Loud Death, a lot of young thrash bands started coming out, which I think was really cool, and because a lot of them like gave credit to us, they were like, we never knew that you could get anywhere with this kind of music, so of course it meant the world to us that some people consider us an inspiration. And I mean, just like, there's a lot of metal bands and a lot of rock and roll bands in Finland that really deserve everything. I hope only good things happen to them. And let's say also, for the record, Finland is like one of the better countries that you can actually try to make it with any music style. Seriously, you have so many. You have like unlimited possibilities here for shows. You know, at these. You know, these what the fuck are they called? Like, you know, these youth centers and small bars, stuff like that. So you know, it's great to see stuff happening. Seriously.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask, like, is there any band you're gonna check out still? But I'm guessing I know the answer of that.
It's gonna be fucking Slayer, dude. Fucking Slayer. I saw the last club show or arena show that they did in Finland in December last year, and it was so killer. So yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna check out Slayer. I've been doing interviews all day, so I've missed a lot of bands. Like, I wanted to see Queller talk. I love those guys, but you know, I mean, this is my job. But I'm gonna see Slayer absolutely if I have the time.
Yeah, well, it looks like they literally open up the gates to hell every time.
Absolutely,
and the open air shows, looks crazy.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's about it. Any last message to people who know you or don't know you?
I mean, for everyone who does know us, thank you for the support, and I mean, just keep on supporting live music, keep supporting bands, metal music, and for everyone who hasn't checked us out, if you have time, please do. You know, you can find us on streaming sites, you can find us in record shops or the library. So check it out, and if we're in a city near you, come check us out. If you like it, cool. If you don't, cool.
Okay, well, thank you.
Awesome, dude. Thank you.